Hello, Trisha. Can you all hear me? Nice thing.
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. That's okay. Awesome. Sorry for the inconveniences. Yeah. I used the wrong link. So that's why a lot of people have not able to log in. It was Trisha that just told me now that there's another platform for the previous training. So this same old link was posted there. So I use another link which was supposed to be meant for another training. So that's why a lot of people have not been able to log in. So I'm sorry for that. So we are 30 minutes behind schedule. So we are 30 minutes behind schedule, and we're supposed to have started for now, though I've been here before 11. So, but because of using the wrong link, so I couldn't. I was not able to see everyone in due time. So let me just start immediately because we have please let me just quickly do something on the Telegram platform. Now everybody should rejoin with the existing link. Yeah, that's for that. Please, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Tricia.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So please, I want us to remind ourselves once again. This is TCK. This is TCKZone, the creative key zone. Our mission is to make kids enthusiastic about learning technology, introduce them to a world of information technology, teach them the skills they need for the jobs of the future, and build young ambassadors for technology. So like we usually say, this is the future. The future is here. And the future of kids all across Africa and the diaspora starts here with us at TCKZone. So the TCK reaches out to thousands of kids in Africa communities and makes them ambassador for technology by organizing free training like this to introduce skills to technology, coding, design, robotics, AI, game development, and other STEM. Yes, the word for STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematical fields. So you can see in our first slide, so you can see the trend from 2019, 2020, 2021, and beyond. So as long as this world still existed, so TCKZone will still be TCK. So we are championing this course for everybody to follow. So, and from May, 1st of May 2019, Creative Zone was built through technology upon discovery that 6 out of 10 most successful tech leaders started coding before the age of 15. So that is very, very important to what TCK is doing. So TCK was launched to train kids in technology skills for free. They are doing this for free, thereby increasing the number of young minds in tech. So, because these are some highlights of what TCK stands for: web design, video editing, mobile app development, graphic design, game development, and blogging. Those are just few. We have artificial intelligence, we have robotics, and many others. So as we progress, we'll be able to discover more. We have followers all across both on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook. So today we want to start an intensive introduction. So let this might be you that whatever I want to do for this for the next 4 weeks, 4 Saturdays, it's going to be an introduction to graphic design, because there's no way we can, in this short time, explore or extensively do justice to Photoshop. Photoshop is a very broad-based software used for creating, design, a lot of things. So as we progress, we discover more of what to do with Photoshop. So we want to briefly see these things. This highlighted fundamentals of graphic design. We want to look at it. Then design principles and software overview. We want to look at the interface. How does it look like? We want to look at relevant shortcut keys. We want to look at the composition. And we want to also have a few projects to work on with the software. So we want to learn how to create documents, new documents for Photoshop, how to save document in Photoshop, how to save file, different name indication and all that. We want to also do some things like we want to know what it means by the file name or file format for documents of in the Photoshop. So we have some common file formats such as JPEG or JPG, PNG, GIF, WEBP, CIFF, PSD, RAW, BMP, AI, VIND, JPEG, and all that. So for the common vector image file formats, we have the SVG, we have the EPS, and AI. So we will not dwell much on that. So these are just I just want to read through this slide so that we have a brief recap of what we have learned before and what we want to hear mainly. So we want to look at typography, fonts, crop to exact dimension and size with the Photoshop, crop to masking, photo manipulation. We want to look at blending two images, decorating image, converting low resolution image to high resolution, and all that. So I want to also get used to the tools, Photoshop tools, how to create shapes, create shape on the shape layer, the ellipse, the circle, the line tool, how to draw a custom shape and moving tools. So for the next 4 weeks, these are what we want to work on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to look at how to explore the blush, sharpen, and smudge tools. We want to look at blending two images, how to blend two images together. We want to look at how to manipulate photo. We have a specimen. We have a specimen, winter bear. We have we decorate it. We want to do a Christmas. How do I put it? We want to decorate it like a Christmas picture or an image that look like Christmas winter. So we have all files ready in a link that we share shortly. So that you can look into it and get our resource materials from there. So we also create text effects, if that permits. We work with the shape tools as well. So because like I said before, there are a whole lot in Photoshop. Photoshop is an editing software and also a creating software. You can create graphics on Photoshop. At the same time, can be used for you can be used to decorate images, transform images, do a lot of things. So it's very very versatile and very deep, very useful. So from now, I don't know, do we all have the software installed on our systems? Because the link was shared that we should get the software on our laptop. Grab
Yeah,
it,
though
Barry.
the
You
one
said?
on the system I'm using is 2019, not 2017.
20?
19.
That's great. That's great. So, because like almost every year, they used to update or upgrade the software version. So there are some things that you cannot find on Photoshop CSS. There are some that you cannot find that they are there. Right? You get it on 2017, but you can't get it in CSS. There are some that are in 2019 or 2018 that you won't get it on CSS 17. So that's the way it is. So shortly, I think let's go through few things. Yes, we are behind schedule already. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Correct. So this is the interface. This is the interface. This is the Photoshop software. This is the interface. This is how it looks like. As you can see here, we have a lot of things there to do with. We have the file, the edit button, the image button, the layer button, the type, select, filter, 3D, and so I just want to walk us through this interface in a short while. We want to also explore these tools and see what they do. One, we have the move tool here. We have the marquee tool. Then we have the lasso tool. Inside it, if you hold on to your mouse and press down, you will see there are other options in there. Rectangular marquee tool, ellipse marquee tool, single row marquee tool, and single column marquee tool. Here, you can see lasso, polygonal lasso, and magnetic lasso. Then followed by quick selection tool. We have the magic one tool. Then we have crop tool, perspective crop tool, slice select tool, eyedropper tool, and the rest. We have many of them there. Color simpler, ruler tool, noise tool, count tool. Then here we have a spot healing brush tool, patch tool, contents aware move tool, then red eye tool. Brush tool, pencil, color replacement, mixer brush tool, then followed by clone stamp tool, pattern stamp tool, followed by history brush tool, arts history brush tool. We have the eraser tool here, background eraser, the magic eraser tool, followed by the bucket or paint bucket tool, gradient tool, marquee, and all that. So blur tool, sharpen, smudge tool, dodge tool, bond tool, sponge tool, the pen tool, the pen tools and the relatives, the brothers. So then the text tool also. Then we have the quick what's it called? The path selection tool or direct selection. Direct selection. Then we have the rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipse, polygon tool, line tool, and all that. Hand tool. Hand is used to move anything on your artboard or your canvas. Where your canvas is where you work. It's the surface. This surface. This is the artboard. So by the time we'll get to we start using the artboard with opening in a document, we'll well see our canvas. Sorry, let me quickly share that link where we can get our file, what we want to work with for this training. Hello, Tisha. Oh, okay, she's gone. Joy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I can hear you now.
You're welcome. Do you have the link on your platform there?
Yes, I do. But I'm trying to even set up the Photoshop installation file.
Okay.
Yes, I've not been able to do that. That's what I'm trying to do now.
Okay.
Yes.
So on the, let me share on the Telegram.
Yes.
We have the link where this. Can you see my screen?
I can see your.
Yes, you can see my cursor moving, right? Joy.
Okay, download Photoshop app. Right?
Yeah,
Download
can you see my cursor?
Yes, I can see the link.
All right. So the file we will be working with.
Yes.
See other class materials.
Okay.
So if you open it, just like where I click, you will see the files we'll be working with here on this page.
Oh, okay. Okay, so these are the files we're working with. So let me click. Okay, so welcome to Adobe Photoshop C6 extended. That's the one I should click on, right? I'm setting up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, fine.
So these are we will see specimen X.
Okay. Sorry,
Inside,
before you continue, sorry,
okay.
please. I'm trying to install and they're asking for the installation password.
Oh, you mean the software?
Yes, the link you shared. There were two links there.
Okay.
The one that has, let me go to my Telegram group. Sorry.
Joy, can you hear me? Hello.
Joy.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. Next thing continue.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
The file you see a zip. It's a zip file. So when you open it, you see like a text file. When you open that text file, you see the password there. So all you just need to do is just input the password for it, and then it will then click, and then it will start installing.
Oh, okay. So okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Which of the version are you installing? Is it
didn't even check.
2017 or?
Okay, copyright 2012. I don't know if that is what you mean.
No,
But
I mean the software you are installing on your
Oh.
system. This Photoshop software.
It's just the one you people sent. I just clicked on that compressed zip folder.
Okay, yeah, continue.
Yes, that's what I'm using.
All right.
Okay, fine. I'm coming. Let me look for the password. Well, I'm with you. Just come.
Cool.
Okay, so I've just clicked on the serial. There's this notepad, and I can see some numbers there. And
Yeah,
then is
that's
that
it. That's
okay?
it.
That's it. Okay,
That's the password. So
okay,
just copy
fine.
and paste.
Yeah, that's what I want you to know.
The serial, like all this,
Yeah.
like about 25.
Okay, installation password. Space. Next.
Trisha,
Wait to desktop.
Yes, I was saying out before network went off on my side.
all right. I shared it. I just shared where you get the files we'll be working with from the
Yes,
Telegram.
I have gotten them. I checked them right.
Okay, you checked it. All right. So let's quickly do that. Okay, Joyce. So let's how I don't know. Joyce not on the call. Okay, she's back. All right. Are you almost done?
Okay, it has been installed. Yes.
All right. Launch quickly.
Okay. You want to allow this app to open?
Yes. Put yes, I found it. I need one issue. Yes.
Okay, yes. So we've launched that. Yes, I can see this. I can see the dark screen or what I don't even know what you call it, background, whatever. Yes, that's what I can see now. Yes,
This one, right?
Yes, that's what
All
I can
right.
see.
Okay. we have to get started with how to open a document. So
Okay.
you can
Document.
see my cursor, right?
Yes. Yes.
So all these things I'm highlighting there, they are the beginning of it. From here, from file,
Yes.
if you click file, you will see new,
See file. Okay.
open,
Okay.
all
Open.
that.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
click new, like
Yes.
I'm doing right now.
Mm.
Tricia, you can unmute yourself, so let's follow along.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, are you familiar with this, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, all right. So because of Joy, so we have to just do some fundamentals. So
Okay.
she
Wait,
just
I new, and what I'm seeing is not what you have here. It's bringing something new, untitled. There's some
yes,
options, some things.
yes. If you
Okay.
click new, like I
Mm.
did,
Mm.
so it will bring new document like this interface.
Not
You are using CC 17, right? You are using
Mm.
version 17. Yes, I know. This one is 2018.
Okay.
So that's why it look like we see the same thing. It comes with untitled interface, right?
Yes, yes, untitled, yes, yes.
Yes. So you can see, you can create your documents like from here, from my right hand side here.
Mm.
The reason why we gave out CC17 is because not all laptops can contain 2018, 2019, 2020 because they usually crash your system.
Okay.
I personally have installed 2019, 20 on my laptop. It crashed. So we'll have said, okay, let's use the latest because there are some graphic requirements for the system for that software to work. Or it's
Yes.
just crash. When you are trying to launch it, it will crash. Even this one I'm using, it's not fully responding. It's 2018 I'm using. So they
Okay.
usually upgrade it. So that's why we say, okay, CS6 is too old because there are some plugins that are in CC 17, 18, 19. You can't find them in 2016 in CS6. So that is why we say that, okay, the minimum should be CC 17. But Joy have, Tricia have 2019 on her system. So there are little changes we get in the interface because they used to usually work on it, but it's almost the same process. So if you go to
Yeah.
new,
Okay.
you will create, just press new. Then you can see where you can input some figures of how or the size, determine the size of your document.
Okay.
Here you can see where they wrote pixel, inches, centimeters, millimeters, point, or picas. So for new persons available, you use pixel. So
Have we
pixel,
started? Okay.
yes, what we have been doing this morning.
No, what I mean, what I'm trying to say is that we're already working on a document. I don't know. Okay, continue.
I have not opened. I'm just
Okay.
walking you through how to make use of
Okay.
the
Oh,
software,
okay, fine.
how to create documents.
Okay.
You get this black interface you see is what we call artboard.
Okay.
But you cannot do
Artwork.
anything.
Board.
Artboard.
Okay.
You
The
cannot do anything on it.
Okay.
You get until you create a document. The document, we can call it canvas. That is the
Okay.
platform. The one we are calling document is where you will work. Anything you want to do, all your design, anything. That is where you work. So is from here. You can see my cursor. It's from here now. I want to determine the size of my document. Document size, how large or how long or it is. So and I'm using pixel.
Okay.
I'm using pixel. So you can, as I'm doing, you can just be exploring the software. So that you can
Okay.
yes. So here I want to create a document now. So
Okay.
when I press create, you go to launch, you can see this is what we call canvas.
Okay.
Okay, this
But I
is where
can't
you
see
are
that but the create, the one you just clicked on, create.
okay, when you click new, something
Yes.
popped up. Okay, press OK. Just press OK.
Mm,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Did you see any white background
Okay,
like this?
white now. Yeah, it's a white
Yes,
background.
that is it. Or you can the shortcut keyboard shortcut for it. You can press Control N.
Okay,
N
control.
N N for noon
Okay, see
or
control.
9. So Control N. It will bring out the interface. Then you press OK. Then
Okay.
it will.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it will come like this. So,
Okay.
but if you have something in mind that you want to import, maybe a picture, an image, all that, so you can press Control O.
Okay.
If you hover over that file button, you will see a lot of options there. You see open as, you get, and there are some files that have been saved in Photoshop formats. Those ones you can import them in like a template.
Okay.
By using that shortcut key, Control O, and all that. So let's not dwell much on that.
Okay.
So you can see a white document. So everything we want to do today, we are going to do it on this white
Document.
background. Yes,
Okay.
white document. Yes. So and that's what we're going to do today. So then I don't know if I was walking you through all by my left hand side, all these tools here. This, you said, Trisha?
No, not you. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, and we have the mood tool. We have the today. Let's briefly work on. Okay, sorry. Before I move forward, on my right hand side here, can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We have the layer panel here. This is the layer panel. The new document we created just now. This is the layer. Layers are very, very powerful in Photoshop. In fact, most of the things you do here, you do it here on this layer. As you can see, there is this small icon, this padlock icon that is on it. It means it's locked. So there's nothing, you cannot move it. You cannot toss it around. And if you look at this eye icon, if you click it, okay, it's locked. So if I click on this padlock, it's going to unlock. So this eye, can you see this eye icon? Yes. It's how do I put it now? You cannot see my document again. But if I toggle it back, then you will see the white document that I've created. So by the virtue of unlocking it, so I can now move my documents. These are some of the tricks you use when you want to remove background from an item or a file, maybe an image or that. So
okay. So sorry. So what's your name? I didn't start the training.
okay.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Samson.
Okay, Samson.
Yes,
So
I'm representing TCKZone.
okay, good to know. My name is Joy. So I just clicked on that padlock icon that you talked about, and nothing is coming up.
No,
So
I didn't say something we're calling up. Wait, I'm explaining to you.
It did not leave. You know, yours has gone off your screen or so.
Okay, is the eye icon that makes it go up? If you click on the eye.
Okay. I think the reason why is because there's no layer selected, so it's not highlighted. So when you select the layer first to show, then you cannot click on it, then to now lock the layer. Yes. So you have to make sure that it is like highlighted.
Okay.
You understand?
When I started, I said, look at this document. When I created it, it was locked. Look at this my cursor. There was a padlock on it. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So that's why it was unmovable. So but when I clicked the padlock was removed. So that is when I can now move this, right? I was not able to move the document. And I said that this is what we call visibility, this small high icon. If I toggle it, it goes off. You won't see my document again. Can you see it? It's not there. But immediately I toggle it back. You can see I cannot see my layer. What I was trying to say is that the layer is very important to each document you create.
Mm.
So that is where you do most of the work. And if you double click, if you click it twice, like the way I just did, you will see an interface pop up, right? Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. So you could see the interface, and there are a lot of options here. What you can do with the document. You see bevel and emboss, contour, texture, stroke, stroke, then inner shadow, inner glow, satin, color overlay. Anything you want to do on whatever you want to create, you can find it here on the layer. So I just click it twice, then you see it pop up. Blending options, general blending, and other. So as we move forward, we will see more of the options or what we can do with the layer. Are you with me?
Yes.
So, so I want us to explore. Let's go to our file. Let's import an image. We see from the specimen. From the specimen, you can see there's some image there, some female image. Let me check the one that has pimples.
Okay.
So mine is asking me to update my Google Drive before I can access the file. I don't know why.
You have internet, right?
Yes, I have.
You can quickly do that. It doesn't take much time to just update it so that you'll be able to do what you want to do.
Okay. So just okay.
So let's go to the folder specimen and bring out this image. Can we see it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I already have it in the system. So what I will just do is to import it. Yeah. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the image I imported?
Yes.
All right. Joy. Hello, Joy.
Yes. Okay. I'm still trying to update. They're even asking me to update my Windows. So I think it's going to take some time.
Windows.
Hmm? I think down for Windows 10. I don't. Hmm? Hmm? Okay. Just hold on. So I'm trying to download for Windows 10.
Okay. All right, anyway, just follow along with us. Um, as you can see, have you been able to do that, Tisha? Have you imported this
Yes,
image?
yes,
All
I
right,
have.
you can see to the way it is now, you can't really see it clearly. You can't see the image very well, but wait, hope I'm putting the right one. All right. Yes,
The one with spots.
there are two images here.
Yes, there's one with spots and then another one that face is clear.
Yes, and there's one that the this one have no, this one has been worked on. Let me check the re image. Okay, it's not.
So sorry. Hello.
Yes, I
Are
can
we
hear
going to
you.
get the recording for this class?
It's possible. You
Okay.
will see it. It should be posted on the YouTube. The YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't find my answer. But let me just go to the direct. Yeah. I think this is it, right? T-shirt.
Yes, yes, this is it.
It's this one. So we want to work on this image right now. You know, to see that there are pimples on our face. So what we are going to be using, you know, I for one, I like natural editing, not too much of rubbing of many things or using effects, but as the way it is natural. And there's a way you can work on this image and it will still be okay. So it's assumed that she doesn't have pimples. So don't forget, this is our final results. So we want to make her face to look like this, which is still okay, right?
Yeah.
Nothing much is being worked on.
So I'm with you. I'm still trying to download this Windows, update my Windows, but I'm following you.
Wait, are you said Google Drive or Windows? If it's going to be Windows, I don't think because all those updates they may take a lot of time. You get, so if it's going to be Windows, just maybe just try to focus and follow us as we are looking at it. You get, so and let the computer do its thing. But if it's Google Drive, it doesn't take much time to update Google Drive. So you get me, Joy? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Right. Okay. So we want to work on this image. So and the tool we'll be using, we are using what's it called? Sorry, we want to use patch tool. Patch tool, that's what we want to use. Here we have spot healing brush. healing brush tool, the patch tool. Patch tool, hello? Okay,
Yeah, I'm listening.
all right. We want to use patch tool. Patch tool is more efficient, but let's quickly explore this one first, spot healing.
Okay.
This spot healing is is a way, the way it works, like you sample an area, you get, and you replace it with the unwanted area. So if you want the skin, can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want the skin to be like this, so you sample here, then you take it to the other side and you click, it will. First of all, let me say that when you click on this tool, you go to your panel here, you will see some options here, up here. Can you see?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So you go to where your brush is. This is where the brush is. So from here, you can manipulate how your brush look like, the hardness, and because we are using a normal mode, the mode here is normal. If it's going to be an overlay or something, so it's another thing entirely, but we are working with a normal mode, and our brush size is 19 pixels, which is small enough. We don't want to make it bigger. If you make it bigger, it may distort the image. So we are choosing a small brush so that it will not distort every other part. So we just want to sample and take what we want to know. So here we will, but if you want to increase your brush size on your keyboard, you can press brackets, right brackets, it will increase. And if you want to reduce it, press your left bracket. Oh, okay. Just imagine. Look at. I just click once. My keyboard will respond. My keyboard is not responding. Let me just. If it's not okay, let me use the normal. This is size 300. You can increase it to as big as 500. But let me take it back to 19 that we're using. Yes. Okay. All right. So I want to click this spot. Can you see?
Yes.
The brush is too hard. Let me use this. Okay. Anytime you make a mistake and you want to correct, just go to your right hand here panel. You see this arrow here, history.
Okay.
Go to
Okay.
history and just click on the last one, the last thing you did. So it will undo what I can see it. That's
Yeah.
undo. Yes, it
Okay.
will undo what you have done. So just click. Still hard because you can spot the correction. Let me reduce it again. 14, 9. All right. Go back. Okay.
Okay.
So just pin, pin. Are you doing it, Trisha?
Yes, I am.
All right. Just one click. If you press it too much, it's going to damage the image. Yeah.
Yep.
It's better, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me undo everything. All right. So, for the sake of this class, the first thing when you put an image like this, the first thing you will do is to create your layer. You create to see what we have done so far. Go to your panel and press on your keyboard Ctrl J.
Okay.
Yes, I just did. Are you see
Yes.
layer one? So I just press Ctrl J. So it will duplicate the layer for you. So, and in order not to tamper with the original file, so we have locked it, then we are going to close it. Are you getting it?
Yes.
If I, as I just turned the second one off, everything went off. So, but I want to put it on now. So this, we are working on layer one. So I don't know if you can see the difference. So now I've used spot alien brush. So I want us to use patch tool. Patch tool. That's what I want to use next. Do you have it on your? Okay, you should have it because it's in 2019. You have the tool, right?
Yes.
So we want to work on this with the patch tool. So once again, press Ctrl plus on your keyboard to zoom
Okay.
in to make it bigger, which I have just done. So what I'm going to do now, this is the way patch tool works. You circle it, you circle the area you want to highlight.
Okay.
Here, I want the skin to look like this place, to be fresh. This very beautiful fresh lady. But the problem is that she's people has plagued her face. So, but in this picture, I want her face to look like this part. So what I'm going to do now is to, can you see what I did?
Yes.
All right. What do you see?
As in you circle the place
Yes.
and then it's
You what I'm doing. I want, you can either increase the pimples or you decrease it. That's what I'm trying to do. So the first one I did was to increase. Is it getting better?
No, I didn't get it.
Ah, okay. Let me undo it. Okay. I should start again, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is what I did. I circled the pimple, and I
Okay.
took it to another part. Then I click the second part that I. Are you getting it?
Yes. Let me-
So what I did now, I circle it, and I took it to the fine place. This
Mm.
part. I took it there, then I click the spot.
Okay.
The second part. Let me do it again. This is what I did. I circled the pimple, and I
Okay.
move it to the part that is fresh.
Okay.
I drop it there, and I click the same spot.
Oh, okay. Okay. You circle it. Then you take it like that.
Circle, like I'm doing, circle the pimple, and I take it to. Do you see where I took it
Okay.
to?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
Where is
left my mouse, and I click that place.
Okay.
You see that
Yes.
the
Yes.
pimple has
Yes.
disappeared. Okay.
It has disappeared there.
Yeah, let's finish up. Just with this tool,
Yes.
if someone has contour on the head,
Yes.
like maybe there's what's called cocoa, what you have called cocoa,
Yes.
like maybe let me show you my forehead. This place, can you see my this place? Something like this.
Okay. Okay.
I knocked my head on the ground when I was very young. So
Okay.
if it's very obvious, there's a way you can level it a bit with this tool. So
Okay.
there's so you can do so much with this tool. Anything that has contour that is not look like it's not balanced, just
Okay.
highlight, just like I'm highlighting now. And just no, that one is not too good. Let me press.
So can you use this method for a background of a picture?
No
Okay.
background. There are some tools that you use for. What do you mean? Is it the background as
Like
is not?
where she is. Like if you want to change, like maybe you want the background is okay, but maybe there are some things you want to just
Or you want to
remove.
change it, but no, it's another tool
Do
entirely.
not
So
change it totally. I mean,
okay.
like her background, maybe there are pictures you don't want to be there anymore.
You lift the person out of the picture, right? You put it on another background, right?
No, not that.
Okay.
I know of that one. I mean, like this her background. Maybe there is somebody there that you want to remove.
Yes. Yeah, you can. It's possible. Yes, we can use eraser tool for that.
Okay.
Yeah, eraser tool. Anyway, we will not talk about that today, but this is the one we want to, because our time has been fast spent. This meeting is supposed to end by 12 before. This is already 12, but we just so that we can at least not waste the time we use today, because a lot of people may wants to join today, but they could not do, even though they are still joining, but just like Joy now, because the reason why we send the link out earlier is so that everybody can install that, install the system and everything, make sure that the system is okay, so that they can participate effectively. Yeah, so it will be time wasting than to come to the class like this. That's when we start want to update system or that. So you have to check that and put everything in place so that everybody can participate effectively, because where others are learning, some are lagging behind. We know we can't keep repeating. We have some projects we want to work on, because like we have two today. I think one is in the specimen. Let me bring it up. That's my browser. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. This is one of the image you want to work on. This design. Photoshop is a dynamic what's it called? Dynamic software. It's not only used for photo stuff, it's also used for design, graphics. Photoshop has some other brothers like Illustrator.
Yes.
Illustrator is the first vector tool, or let me say first software that can design vector.
Okay.
Yes, very powerful. It's later all this CorelDRAW and all that are now starting to meet up, because learning Photoshop alone is not enough, because Photoshop is not majorly for design. Illustrator is usually for design, for graphics.
Okay.
Why Photoshop is majorly for, just like what we are doing now. We want to do a lot of stuff with image, photos, and all that. So, but there's another graphics part aspect of it also, because Photoshop has more of animation inside and effects than Illustrator. The other ones like Lightworks, Dream, Lightroom, yes, Lightroom, InDesign, Fireworks, and all that. Those are the brothers of Photoshop. So anything you are doing, yeah, all those beautiful image designing, they were made with Photoshop, Fireworks, There's bridge too. Bridge is there too. Bridge. Adobe
Okay.
Bridge. So there are a lot of them. So you can't just say I want to stick to Photoshop alone.
Photoshop alone.
Yes. So you have to consider all those tools and learn some one or two things from them.
Okay.
So let me finish up with this so that you can. So I want you to go maybe go to the internet if you have any and get pictures, photos like the one
Okay.
we edited, ugly
Okay.
faces, and practice this week. So by next week, so that we can showcase it.
Okay.
So the origin, you show us the original, and you show us the edited one,
Edited one.
so that
Okay.
yes, others that join us next will be able to learn from it too. So, yeah, I think the lady is good to go now,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yes.
She's not beautiful.
Yes, her face is clear.
Let me. Can you see the difference now?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
It doesn't look like she has pimples.
Yes.
Fresh. So that's what these two can do. This sports healing brush we have tested down the patch to this healing brush too is the only difference is that let's work on. Let's duplicate this layer. Okay, this is our original file. Control J once again, and let's
Okay.
test. Let's make use of the second one, healing brush. This is what I did.
Yes.
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes.
When you click on the image, something will pop
Yeah.
up. You say, before you use this particular tool, you must press your what Alt button.
Alternate plus click.
Yes, Alt. Click Alt to define a source point to be used to repair the image. So by the time you want to click, you press your Alt. You see that? You see that it has changed. Can you see
Yes.
it?
Yes.
When you press your Alt key, to change to something like look like targets.
Yes.
Yeah, click.
Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. Can you see the difference between this and the first one? The what's it called?
The
The
first one
spot
looks more
healing brush.
natural.
The spot healing brush. Can you tell me the difference between the first and second?
The spotting brush looks more natural than this one. But this
Can
one
you-
is cleaner, but that one looks more, makes her face look more herself than this one. This one is like too clean.
This one is like
It's like as if it's too clean.
it's too
Unlike
clean,
the other
right?
one that, yes, unlike the other one that makes her face still look as if she's still the one, as if you didn't really work on it.
Yeah. So because you don't want it to, some people when you edit an image, it look like the person is not the same person. So
Yes,
you have lost the essence of that image. So, but when you do it in such a way that you can still recognize that the person, just that those people were gone, you get at
yes,
least you. So, this one is a bit different from that. That one, you just picking something. So, just just the spot. But if you press it too hard, just like the way I did, it's going to give you another. Um, let me change. Let me reduce the hardness to 80%. Here you can increase the hardness of the brush from the panel. So let me Okay. Let me do it. All right. So, yes. Okay. Yeah. Just light touch, not press hard. It's better, right?
Yes.
Because I reduced the brush
Yes.
size.
Yes.
So just to point, just go to the spot and just click to take it off. Instead of using big brush and it will now damage the image. All right. It's obvious.
Yes, it's obvious. But her face is smoother.
It's because of the way I. Let me go to. Right. Sorry. It's increasing the problem.
Okay, I just shut down my system now. The battery is already low.
All right. So let's go. But you got the assignment right.
Yes, I got the assignment.
So when you charge your system, just try and do some exercise.
Okay.
So when we, by the time we meet next week, we will sample it for others.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for
Thank you.
coming. Yes. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye.